What's up, guys? So, another How to Beat, and this was against Prank Kids. Prank Kids is a bit of a frustrating matchup for Virtual World, in my opinion. While you do kind of instant win with Shen Shen, they're just super consistent, and that's really what it comes down to. The fact that they're able to start off one card gives them inherent advantage over you, even though you do have a strong win condition in Shen Shen against them. And you don't really care too much about the removal sometimes as well. Now, this guy was playing a bit of a weird variant. I don't know, maybe it's not a weird tech, but I thought it was a bit weird with using the Verte and stuff to get the Battle Butler out early and Slender Dragon Fusion and stuff. But it ended up not mattering a huge amount. The thing is, especially a Virtual World, is if your hands can be one of two ways. Your hands can be like one or two starters, obviously, or they can be bricks as well. But your good hands are either when you have one or two starters plus hand traps, or hands like I had, where you literally start with like all the Virtual World monsters, which is what I did. Now, he did unfortunately have some negates and stuff, which is a bit frustrating, and it ended up stopping me from basically playing the game, which I think led into him being able to OTK me or whatever. But yeah, I definitely still think that even with that, Virtual World still can play. They can play through quite a lot if they do end up with all their starters. Now, I think this is when I got a bit confused. I think at some point I see him bring out the Eldritch and I realize he's playing some crazy Eldritch, Thunder Dragon. I think he even brings out zombies, Zombie World at one point. He's playing some some nutty variant, but whatever, I don't know. In before, I'm expecting Prank Kids guys in the chat to let me know how this is the new meta Prank Kids builds, and I just didn't know anything. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, obviously, I've looped his hand. I've got Shen Shen on board. I mean, I'm just in an absolutely insane position, and so he ends up surrendering right there. Moving on to game 2, as you can see in his hand, he opens pretty insanely. And this is the thing about Prank Kids. If he was playing pure Prank Kids anyway, it'd be a lot better. But unfortunately, anyway, I was able to negate the first summon. One of the things I would definitely say against that deck is stopping their first summon is huge. And if you can't stop their first summon, in my opinion, one of the best ways to slow down the deck, obviously, is to stop them getting their cards back from the graveyard. When they try and resolve Bow Wow, and I can't remember what the other one is, but both of them do something like add 2 cards from grave. I think it's one of the links and one of the fusions, and it's just ridiculously strong, especially on your turn. But what you have to remember is they are a fusion deck, and it's a bit like Fluffles. They need cards in hand to play the game. If they can't get a lot of cards in hand to play the game, then they're not going to be able to win very easily. And so my goal a lot of the times is to starve them out of that by using saving Bell until I can use it for that and stuff like that. Now, he does start this turn with a Lancia, but this is what I was talking about with Virtual World, where it's like the deck still can put out respectable boards even under interrupts if you start with a lot of starters, and I did start with a lot of starters, and I also drew pretty much every hand trap. I mean, it's nuts. I've got the Gamma, I've got the Bell, I've got the Phantasme. I mean, my hand is pretty nice for kind of recurring. And I also, knowing that he probably wasn't going to be able to OTK even through one Crystal Wing and hand traps, I was able to just focus on recursion, and then I just kind of sandbagged him with hand traps, which eventually led into him AFKing for game 3. So yeah, that's pretty much how you beat Prank Kids with Virtual World.